God says, "My child, my voice is crying across the winds, but you have not been listening. My tears have touched the sky. The heavens have darkened because something dangerous is closing in, and yet you're distracted. It is an emergency. Time is slipping through your fingers like grains of sand. You were never meant to be in this storm, but you are being dragged into it, because of someone else's hidden decision. A major arrest is about to happen. Your name has come up in the shadows of this case. You're involved, not because you did wrong, but because someone brought your name forward to protect themselves. Open your eyes. I am still here, crying, begging you to listen before it's too late. You were warned in dreams. You saw the signs. But now the clock is down to seconds. This is not a metaphor. This is not symbolic. This is a literal spiritual alert, and my spirit is heavy with sorrow because you're not fully realizing the magnitude of this danger. I kept showing you that person's face. I kept putting an uneasiness in your chest when you were near them. But you trusted, because you love deeply, because your heart is pure. But now that very purity is being used as evidence against you. My child, I want you to stop everything and listen to me. A document is being signed behind your back. Someone is preparing an official statement, and your name is on it. You don't even know what you're being blamed for yet. But I do. And I am telling you as your God, cry out now. This is not a warning for another person. This is for you. And I'm weeping because you think you have time. You don't. I'm crying because this could ruin your name. This could take away your freedom. This could create years of struggle that were never meant for you. There is someone who got caught. Someone who thought they were untouchable. And when pressure was placed on them, they spoke your name to save themselves. They said, yes, they knew about it. They said, yes, they were part of it. They said, yes, they benefited from it. But you didn't. You didn't even know what was happening. They are twisting stories. A major arrest is about to happen, and it's bigger than you think. This is not about small trouble. This is about a federal-level crisis. This is about hidden funds, stolen assets, betrayal, and deep surveillance. There's a list of names, and yours is the only one that was circled in red. Why? Because you are spiritually gifted. Because your destiny holds weight. Because the enemy knows if you rise, others will follow. So the attack is not just physical, it's spiritual. This is why you felt drained. This is why your body has felt heavy. Because the spiritual battle was already being fought while you were trying to live your normal life. The enemy submitted a case against you in the spiritual realm, hoping I would allow it. But I denied him access. I covered you in my blood. Still, now he has tried through earthly means. Through lies. Through manipulation. Through someone who has your photo in their phone and your name in their mouth. They were never meant to enter your life. I showed you signs. I whispered in your dreams. I allowed friendships to break down. I created sudden separation. But you kept going back, trusting them. And now, they are handing over your name to save themselves from prison. The tears I cry are not just divine tears, they are your own tears that haven't fallen yet. I already felt them. I already saw the day you sit confused, wondering how you ended up in this mess. I already saw the night you cry out, God, I didn't know. I'm trying to stop that moment from coming. I'm trying to get you to take this seriously. A major arrest is happening. Police are watching. Devices are being tracked. Conversations are being recorded. But here's the part that no one told you. An email or message you once replied to is being taken as proof. A simple reply. A misunderstood yes. A moment you thought was innocent. And now it's being used as a weapon. You are not guilty. But someone is trying to prove that you are. That is why I'm crying. Because if you do nothing, this will unfold against you. But if you move now, if you obey me now, you will be saved from every trap. That's why this message is urgent. Not just for your soul, but for your safety, for your future, for your name. I am not a God who plays with fear. I am a God who reveals in advance to preserve you. Do not doubt this message. Do not dismiss it as emotional. This is a divine legal alert. You are being watched. And the one who should be in trouble has redirected attention onto you. I watched when they sat in that room and said your name. I saw the paper passed across the table. I saw the investigator circle your initials. I saw it. But I am still God. And if you turn to me now, I will turn the whole situation around. But you cannot delay. Do not say, I'll pray later. Do not say, this probably isn't that serious. It is. I am telling you with thunder in my voice, this is the final chance to step out of the trap. You are not where you're supposed to be spiritually. You've let too many distractions come in. You've allowed people near you who carry spirits of deception and rebellion. You thought you were helping them, but they were studying you. They were copying you. They were imitating your words. They used your knowledge to create lies. And now you're involved. I am weeping because I see your destiny trying to be hijacked. I see the future I wrote for you being tampered with. I see blessings being delayed because of this storm. And the storm is not yours. It was never yours. But the lightning is flashing in your direction because someone you trusted stood in front of your name and pointed toward you when questioned. That person, yes, the one you suspect, is not just hiding something. They're hiding everything. They've been lying for a long time. They've been covering their tracks. They've been pretending to be confused. But they know. They know what they did. And they were hoping this day wouldn't come. But it has. The arrest is about to happen. And the authorities believe you're part of it. That's why your spirit has been uneasy. That's why you've been hearing warnings over and over. That's why strangers have said weird things to you. I've been trying to get your attention. But now it's at the door. The knock is coming. You don't have time to delay. I love you too much to let this destroy you. But I also will not override your free will. You must respond. You must pray. You must cleanse your environment. You must remove the ones I told you to walk away from. There is no more room for games. The angels have already been sent to your home, but they need your cooperation. I can protect you fully, but you must obey fully. Stop talking to everyone about your visions and dreams. Stop sharing your plans with people who do not fear me. Someone you confided in is the same one who handed over your name. They smiled at you. They said they loved you. But inside, they were threatened by your light. They saw that you were becoming powerful in the spirit. They saw that your favor was rising. And jealousy made them speak against you. I heard them. And I cried. I cried because you loved them like family. But they spoke like enemies. And I saw you confused, saying, but I helped them. Yes, you did. But now they've aligned with your enemy. This isn't about revenge. This is about redemption. If you turn now, if you repent, if you disconnect from the people I warned you about, I will cancel every lie. I will erase every false record. I will silence every accuser. But you must act. You must stop giving people access to your presence if they are carrying spiritual poison. You must stop ignoring my signs. I've been sending confirmation after confirmation. But you keep brushing them aside. Now your name is in a system. Now your photo is on a screen. And I am trying to wipe it before it spreads. There is an agent who doesn't believe the lie. That's the one I've touched. That's the one who will question deeper. That's the one I will use. But they must see your separation from the accused. They must see you breaking ties. They must see you making a clear shift. Because if you continue walking with them, your silence will look like agreement. Your kindness will look like partnership. And that is what the enemy wants, to twist your goodness into guilt. But I am still God. And I still have a plan. If you do what I say now, you will not only be cleared, but you will be elevated. This test will become your testimony. But if you delay, you will be entangled in years of legal confusion and financial warfare. Do not think your innocence alone is enough. In this case, the enemy is using technicalities and misinterpreted connections. I gave you discernment. Use it now. Someone is pretending they don't know what's happening, but they orchestrated it. They are playing dumb while setting you up. That's why I'm crying. Because you trust them. Because you're still messaging them. Because you're still defending them. And they are feeding you to the wolves. I am your rescue. But you must step into the light. I need you to pray like never before. I need you to fast. I need you to write down every connection that feels off. I need you to delete certain conversations. I need you to stop going to certain places. You must change now. I'm warning you because I love you. But this is your final notice. The gate is closing. The file is opening. The decision is being made. And if you do not separate, you will be judged with them. You are not them. You were chosen. You were set apart. But you've been walking with those who are under judgment. That is why this chaos is close to your name. That is why your atmosphere has been filled with heaviness. That is why your progress slowed. That is why your sleep has been disturbed. Because you are spiritually connected to someone who is about to be exposed. And when the exposure happens, everything attached to them will be examined, including you. But I say to you, rise now. Obey now. Trust me now. This is your moment to escape the fire. The angel of deliverance is at your door. But I need you to open. Open now. Open spiritually. Open emotionally. Open in obedience. Open in action. Because if you wait too long, this moment will pass, and I will cry again. Not because I failed, but because you didn't listen. My child, don't make me cry anymore. Let this be the moment that saves you from what was never meant for you. I am with you. I am warning you. I am ready to fight for you. But you must believe that this is real. It's not imagination. It's not exaggeration. It's not metaphor. It's happening. And I need you to respond now. The hour is urgent. The tears are real. The arrest is near. And your name must be protected. Let me protect you. But you must act now. Now, my child. Now. Before it's too late. Before it's too late. Before it's too late. I love you. Please listen. I'm crying because I know what's coming. But I'm also crying because I know what I can stop, if you let me. God says to you now, I am crying to reach you. It is an emergency. My voice is trembling because time is running out. I have tried many times to send you signs, dreams, and messages through people, numbers, feelings, even the wind. But you have been distracted, pulled away by the noise of this world. And now, something serious is unfolding in the spiritual and earthly realm, something that involves your name. A major arrest is about to happen. You are connected to it, even if you don't see it yet. And that is why I am crying out to reach you before it's too late. Open your heart now and listen with all your soul. I see everything. I see the hidden plans, the whispered conversations in dark corners, the phone calls that were not meant for your ears.